Sagittarius, sneak peek into what's the vibe for 2025. All right. Overall energy for the year. What can you expect, Sag? This is a general collective reading. It could be love, work, career, money, finances, personal life, anything along those lines. So take it how it resonates, okay? All right, chaos and conflict within communities. So that could be friendships, family members, your inner circle. So expect to have some chaos and conflict, but some kind of message, or if you're trying to send a message about something, I feel like people end up understanding, because then we have truth be told. So if you're trying to like put up a boundary or stand your ground on something with family or community or friends, or however you want to take that, I feel like truth comes out, truth is said, and then loyal heart. So I feel like the end result of this is good. It comes back into alignment. So it starts off chaos, crazy, ends with an understanding or in alignment as to where you're supposed to be. So there could be a higher power at play. So you could feel like, I have soulmate here too. This could be something with love, a love relationship. You may have like a downfall with love at the beginning of the year, and then it comes back into alignment. But definitely like a strong spiritual aspect driven by a higher power. So it's almost like it's out of your control. You can't stop it from happening. You can't change it. It's supposed to happen for a reason. So let's take a look. First half of 2025 for Sagittarius. What can you expect the first half of the year? Some kind of reconciliation. Or a closing of a karmic event also, I'm getting with that. Sag, I feel like you're only going to be giving little bits of effort towards something, like breadcrumbing or giving little bits. I feel like your energy, that could be what this community thing is. Your energy could be kind of spread here, there, and everywhere. Like maybe you have chaos going on at work, chaos going on at home with kids or with your relationship, financially even. So I feel like you're going to kind of be being thrown in a bunch of different directions at the beginning of the year. Make sure you get your rest. Take vitamins, drink water. Because I do feel like there's going to be chaos at the beginning of the year. Okay, see, all right. I'm saying, I'm telling everybody this year, it's like a lot of truths are coming out, a lot of clarity surrounding this chaos, conflict. It's coming out, it's going to happen, but it comes out to happen for a reason, for healing, awareness, healing, lessons learned. So what is this truth? What is this truth and clarity? What is this about? For some of you, this isn't going to be for everybody, and please don't try to place this, or I don't want to cause worry to anybody. This is maybe for a couple of you, and you're going to know who you are. There could be something with an inheritance that comes in, so somebody close to you may pass away. That could also create some chaos within the family dynamic. That message is for maybe one or two of you that are listening. For the rest of you, there could be a raise. There's some kind of financial gain that comes in. So it could be a raise at work. It could be a promotion. So you could start a side gig. There's multiple sources of income coming in. So something financially good comes to you at the beginning of this year or first half of this year. So expect finances to improve. As far as the other stuff, there's going to be some chaos going on. So outside of that, That's the good. The rest is going to be it's almost like playing chess or being strategic and putting pieces where they need to go in order to bring everything back together, because I feel like a lot falls apart. So tower moment, rebuilding, right? I feel like that's what I'm seeing here for the first half. What's the second half look like for you? You're going to be very protective of the seeds you're planting. Some of you could be, I mean, maybe win the lottery. I don't know. Could be a small gain financially. Could be a large gain financially. It could even be borrowing money for a loan to start a business. It could be something like that. Second half of the year, there's a lot of confusion, feeling like you're left in the dark, abandoned, walking away from things, standing your ground. Wow. So after the chaos, finances get better. Second half of the year, you're really trying to be guarded with seeds you're planting. I mean, you could have people that are saying like, that's a bad idea, don't do that, don't invest in that, like telling you how to handle your own finances, or people could be asking to borrow money, give me. You're really keeping your wall up, your guard up with things that you're trying to do. So anybody that says don't do that, don't try that, you're letting it bounce off of you. Again, there could be some, like that could be like that truth that comes out, because it comes from confusion or feeling like you're left in the dark to feeling like you're abandoned, left hanging, then just walking away from it all. I feel like this year is, it's not going to flow, because this reading is not flowing at all. So I feel like your year is not going to be very like easy peasy flowing. There's going to be resistance and obstacles. But ultimately, I'm glad that came out. The Wheel of Fortune and the Sun comes out. Some things that were done in the dark may come to light, and it could be betrayal, backstab, betrayal, some kind of painful ending. So it's definitely not going to flow. I feel like there's going to be things like that come to light, some truth comes out, and then you kind of fall back to maybe somebody lies to you to cover that lie up. And do you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's almost like you're bouncing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even with like your opinion or your feelings or your emotions, it's going to be very like roller coastery throughout this whole year for you. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. You are going to have good times, good moments, but this could be, you know, hermiting. This could be a lesson that you're learning. And it could be a hard lesson. Like, you don't want to let go of things. You don't want to release things. You don't want things to change, but it's time that they have to. So the more you hold on to not wanting that, or not accepting a truth, or not, the more you hold on to this, the longer it takes. So Hermit, I feel, is a big part of this. You may have to go within. You may have to reflect. I do feel a lot of stuff has to do with family dynamic. Could be love, relationships, marriage, that kind of family dynamic. So wherever you stand in that. You're only going to be giving little bits, though, of yourself this year. Your effort, your time, money even. It's like I'm feeling like you're going to be spread thin. All right, let's see. What are your biggest obstacles? Biggest obstacles for Sag? Feeling stuck. Yeah. The in-between. Stuck, tied. Okay, so you are planning, you are planting seeds, you are being methodical, strategic, slow moving with things. You may want them to move faster, but you got to go with the flow with that, because there's, I don't know, it looks rough and I feel bad, but it makes you stronger, right? It makes you stronger, and it does put you in divine flow. So I actually feel like you come out of this more confident in knowing what you will and will not put up with, who's good, who's bad. It's almost like you get that ultimate clarity of all the people, places, and things in your life that you're happy or you're not happy with. So it does end up putting you into alignment, and you go down probably a whole different path that you never thought you were going to go down. So I feel like it brings you like a big surprise, you know, a big change that you weren't expecting in a positive way that you've been waiting for. This may even go into next year, you guys. Things balance out with that family dynamic, stability, all of that. I mean, 10 of Pentacles is very long-term stability, family, money, finances. Things come into balance. Some of you may get divorced throughout this year, and that could be what this chaos is. If you're married and not happy, that could be applying to you. Others of you, I feel like it could just be family stuff coming into a balance here. Especially if like you do lose a loved one and there's an inheritance and the battle with all that with family, all of that does end up coming into balance. Okay, so a little bit of positive outlook, but I do feel like this is like an all year long thing for you guys. Anything with the ending of the year. You're just closing the cycle out, and I feel like you're just gonna kind of laugh, to be honest. Be playful, laugh. It's like, how much stress can you take, or how much can you put on your plate until you break and shatter? And once you do that, wow. Like once you unstuck yourself, things flow. And you find victory and success. But I'm going to say it again. I feel like this could be the beginning of next year, 2026. So it's going to be a rough year for you guys, I feel like. But the positive is it's all worth it. It's all worth it. All right, what should Sag focus on the most throughout this year? Researching things. So it's a learning year. It's a year of lessons for you. Bringing out potential, enterprising. So maybe starting something new, making new connections, translating things. So understanding things. So from research and learning, and then comes an understanding. Helping overcome obstacles. That could be helping others overcome obstacles, taking what you've learned to help others. Or there could be somebody that comes in to help you, and then bringing out potential. So again, some good stuff here. It's just, I just want to prepare you. It's going to be a little bit of a rough year of unexpected things. One big thing here, if you're trying to control, and I don't mean like you're controlling, you're narcissistic, I'm not saying that, but if you're trying to kind of like if you were the strength, the glue in the family, you don't have to be anymore. It's too much. You know what I mean? So release that part of it and just let things fall where they're supposed to fall in other people's lives. You can't, you know, you can help them, guide them. Like, what is it? You can lead a horse to water. You can't force it to drink, you know, that kind of a thing. All right. So we have singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. You may need to, at times, listen to music and dance just to release some stress here. Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. And books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. I'm telling you, there's like a lot of like research, learning. It's a learning year for you. And then law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. Yeah, so I mean, Everything happens for a reason, I believe. I feel like this is to put you where you're supposed to be. All right, angel messages. Wisdom. Okay, there we go again. Learning something. All right, everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. Imagine, clearly visualize the life you want. Feel it in your heart and soul, and so it will come to be. Prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask, we are listening. Love. The heart of love is the heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth and transformation. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. Sacred knowledge. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth, the I am presence of eternal love. Whew. All right, Sag, that is what I have for you.